What's good with it, Black Goose TV family? You already know, man. Double salute. Stay blessed, not stressed. Positivity when it comes to your Wednesday. Hopefully, everything is going absolutely amazing. And if it isn't, I hope it gets better, as always, man. But we up in here, man. We got a reaction video. Obviously, we got a lot of firefights coming up in the boxing community in the next couple of months. Now, it might be a little bit slow when it comes to the end of July. It's all good, but August is going to be a fire ass fight month. So is September. So one of those fights that we're looking forward to when it comes to August is this one right here that I'll be doing a reaction video to. Andy Ruiz, Luis Ortiz. This finna be a fire ass fight. I can't wait for it. I think this is all going to come down to what is Ortiz going to look like in that ring. We know my man's is on the older side of the game, right? I want to be respectful right now. I don't want to be no asshole when it comes to this because I love Luis Ortiz. I think Ortiz is an amazing boxer. One of the most fundamentally, technically sound boxers when it comes to heavyweight. His ability to use that right hand is amazing. His footwork, he's very slow, methodical, but somehow he's able to dictate the pace in the ring, get his opponent to go on his same rhythm, and then set him up for something nasty. He's shown to have ridiculous power. If y'all don't remember, he put my guy, oh damn, I can't remember this nigga's name off the bat, but he hit him so goddamn hard in the first round. He just dropped. And I remember the boxing commission said, I don't think we're going to pay you, bro, because I feel like you fake it. And they withheld his purse for like a month or two. I wish I could remember his name off the top. If y'all know, man, comment. But they withheld his purse for like 2 months saying, man, you was faking. Took him to court, everything. They ended up paying the man. But that's the type of power Luis Ortiz has. You feel me? Obviously, Andy Ruiz has power. We've seen him put some people to sleep. We saw what he did to Anthony Joshua. You know what I'm saying? So this is going to be a fire-ass fight, man. I can't wait for it. I can't wait to react to the actual, you know what I'm saying, face-off. But at the end of the day, I do think this is all going to come down to not what Andy Ruiz is going to look like. I think it's going to be Ortiz because Ortiz is in this spot where it's like, hey, either you're done or you're not. You know what I'm saying? Ortiz is literally still just fighting for the love of it. That's a fact. I don't see Ortiz getting another title shot. Unless he does something absolutely spectacular against Ruiz. But Ortiz is not a guy that most promotional companies outside of PBC wants to have fights with or put their heavyweight fighters with because they understand there's going to be a real lack of eyes, marketing, and promotional promotional love, whatever you want to say when it comes to Ortiz fighting. Like Andy Ruiz Ortiz is going to be a banger. It's probably going to sell very good because Andy Ruiz has such a big fan base. But we saw Ortiz versus Charles Martin. No one cared about that card, as they shouldn't. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, I'm not going to be too long-winded with this, guys. Let's go into the reaction video. And then we'll go into what I think about this particular fight because that's what y'all are here for, right? So before we do that, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, road to 5K before the end of the year. You already know it. Comment on this joint notification game. But let's go ahead and get into this first face-off between Ruiz and Ortiz. I didn't watch the full press conference, but I definitely watched some of my YouTube compadres do a little breakdown of themselves. One of those guys, T Street, salute to T Street, man, OG, been watching him for a long time. I watched his stream of the press conference, and I agree with you, T. Ortiz looked like that heat was fucking him up. Ortiz had to put the fan over. Looked like he was getting a little lolly. It looked like, man, he might, I don't know, man. He was looking real, looked like he was dehydrated at the very least. So maybe he had a crazy ass workout in the morning. He was relaxing all day and probably ended up coming to his press conference. He didn't expect it to be so hot and it probably just depleted him a little bit too much. But anyway, let's check out this face off. Let's get it. Both look like big boys, huh? What's that? Why are you doing that, Ortiz? What does that mean? It's supposed to be like 100 degrees out there right now, or during that time of the. They both doing it. I don't know what that is. I don't know. Ortiz was like, I ain't trying to face off that long, nigga. I don't feel good. Ortiz, it's rare he breaks off that shit quick too. He said caliente. He's like, it's hot as hell. He ain't fucking with that shit.
I get a thumbs up.
They both look like they hot as hell. For Andy Ruiz to wear all black, that's crazy.
You got another one?
Hear someone say, "Do the thumbs up. Can I get a number one?" You see how long it took them to react to that shit? It must be hot as hell out there. I think it's gonna be a good fight though, man. My only question, I guess, about this when it comes to this particular fight is why was Andy Ruiz team? I don't want to say they were trying to avoid it, but why did they end up signing with the Triller bout against Tyrone Spong when they knew they already signed with Ortiz and PBC? That's still very weird to me. I still don't understand that.
Bruce, man, you lost weight. You're looking slim today. How you feeling?
Like, I don't know if that means that someone dropped the ball. They didn't actually expect the fight to happen. I don't know what the case was, but I've never heard of that happening before, at least publicly, or maybe I'm just too new to boxing.
Osuna's looking like Gerardo Ortiz today. Osuna, the coach, right?
All right, thank you, everyone. Appreciate it.
Salute to this fight happening, man. It's gonna be a fire-ass fight, bro. I can't wait for this fight. So I just want to give my little quick breakdown and we're gonna get the fuck up out of here. But I think this is all gonna come down. I don't think it comes down to what Andy Ruiz is gonna look like, because me personally, I think what we saw in Andy Ruiz versus Chris Arreola, I think that was the best shape he's been in. I do think he's gonna come in with a little bit more tricks in his tool, because I think he was more so getting used to the weight he was at in that fight. I think he was more so focused on weight loss in that camp, rather than utilizing and perfecting and sharpening some tools so he could really go in there and do some things. So I think that's why we saw maybe not the greatest performance from Andy Ruiz against Chris Arreola. I think he's going to come in a lot faster. I think he's going to come in a lot more confident. I think he's going to come in looking a lot better, because he's not focused on losing weight now. He's more so focused on maintaining a weight and just really sharpening things up and getting in shape, which is two different things. Losing weight is different from training to lose weight is different from training to get into a certain type of shape, right? So I think Andy Ruiz is going to come in here looking very, very good, right? I think this fight is going to come down to what Ortiz is going to look like. And this is not me saying Ortiz has ever came to a fight not looking good. Ortiz is one of the most best professionals when it comes to heavyweight boxing. Always comes in shape, always looks great, always good cardio, power in both hands. But he's older, okay? And, they got him as 44 years old right now. A lot of people speculate he's older than that. If you guys remember, maybe like 3-4 years back, Yoel remember came on the podcast with Joe Rogan, and I think Yoel was 42 now, what they claim. And Joe Rogan, he asked him, he was like, "Yo, you know who Luis Ortiz is?" He was like, "Yeah, he was in the gym with us. He was in the gym. He was doing his boxing thing. I was training my wrestling." And he said Ortiz, and he's like, I don't know his age, but he's older than me. He's older than me. And a lot of people speculate that Yoel isn't really 42. So there's a possibility Ortiz could be fucking 50. Shit, who knows? But so it's all going to depend on what his body's going to do, because against Charles Martin, he definitely looked older when I saw it, but I also gave him the benefit of the doubt because he was fighting another southpaw in Charles Martin. So when he got caught those couple of times, I think it was just something he wasn't really prepared for, because he usually fights against guys who are orthodox. And then he, at the end, he still showed he has that power. So that's the thing about Ortiz. Remember, Ortiz is slow and methodical in how he comes to fight, like a lot of bigger Cuban fighters are, right? Smaller Cubans, flashy, uses their footwork, great head movement, being able to use the jab, circle out, angle out. When you look at the heavier Cubans, they have great footwork when it comes to getting in and out, side to side, understanding rage, but they're a lot more methodical. Look at the Dorticos at cruiserweight. They're a lot more methodical, and they're more precise on their punches, because they understand that if they land where it needs to land, they're going to knock their guy out. So this is going to be an interesting fight. I'm really looking forward to it. I think Andy Ruiz definitely can win the fight. I actually think he can stop Ortiz, but I also think Ortiz can stop Andy Ruiz. And that's the thing about this. And that's why I'm so interested in it. So let me know what you guys think about that. You guys fuck with my analysis at all. If you don't, it is what it is. Drop your own analysis. Always combat what I got to say, so we can go back and forth in the comments. Much love to the people. Hit the like button, man. Subscribe to the channel. Road to 5K. Once again, notification. Love y'all. Appreciate y'all. On the Owner Sports Nigga side of the game, I'll be back, but with more boxing. Stay blessed, not stressed. Much love to the people as always, man.